Welcome to 843 TV. I'm your host, Will Wareham with WHHI-TV. I'm coming to you today from the old town of Port Royal. And I'm going to be joined by Sally Germer and Buddy Brown, who are owners of Red Door Rentals and also agents with Ballinger Realty and volunteers with the historic Port Royal Foundation. We're going to be discussing this short-term rental right behind me, the real estate market in northern Beaufort County, and the upcoming 4th of July celebration at the Sands Beach in the old town of Port Royal. So stick around for more 843 TV, where communities come to speak.
.843 TV, where Bluffton comes to speak.
Where Spring Island comes to speak.
Where Hilton Head Island comes to speak.
Where Beaufort comes to speak.
.843 TV,
where communities come to speak. Welcome to 843 TV. I'm now joined by Sally Germer, who is the owner of Red Door Rentals and also an independent distributor for It Works and a real estate agent with Ballinger Realty. Sally, thank you very much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
So we're here on the front porch of one of your rentals, one of your short-term rentals available through Red Door Rentals. And we're on Madrid Avenue in the town of Port Royal, which is separate from Port Royal Plantation in Hilton Head, right?
That's exactly right. That's exactly right.
We're more in northern Beaufort County. We're across the Broad River in the old village of Port Royal. And if you haven't been here, it is certainly a destination
really quaint.
You should try. Tell us a little bit about your impression of Port Royal, the town.
Port Royal is a walking community. I tell people that once they come here, they won't want to leave. You can sit on the porch and people walk by and everyone says hello and greets you, and you can ask them any question. Residents will tell you, where to find things. We have the Cypress Wetlands, we have the Sands Beach. You could, at 9 o'clock at night, go out for a walk if you want to, and it's safe. It's just a fabulous, really southern community.
Yeah, and there's some wonderful food up and down Paris Avenue.
Oh, right.
And on Saturday nights in the summer, you've got the street music, which is paid for by the town, and free music, right? Free entertainment.
Well, we actually have it twice a year. We have it in the spring and the fall. It's 4 concerts for each series, so 4 concerts in the spring and 4 concerts in the fall. It usually starts at 6:30 in the evening. It runs every other week for 4 weeks, and they bring in music that you might not particularly hear another time.
Right.
They bring in sometimes we've had a band called Havana, which was really lively, Miami sound music. Cuban music. And we get Zydeco, and just the great thing about it is you get so many different flavors of music, blues, and just really good music. And so you bring your lawn chair down on the street, and Historic Port Royal Foundation sells beer, wine, soda, and popcorn. But if you want to bring your picnic, you can. And it's just a really nice thing that the town of Port Royal does for its residents.
It sure is, and it's one of many draws and events that the town of Port Royal has here on, and we'll talk about one of its biggest ones coming up with the 4th of July celebration. But let's talk a little bit more about this rental. This is available through your company, Red Door Rentals. And can you just tell us a little bit about this property?
Sure. This is actually a duplex. I built the duplex. I have a residential contractor's license, so I built the duplex and turned it into a vacation rental. And so it has a 3-night minimum. As all my properties do. I have 5 properties, and you can come and stay for 3 days or stay for a month,
right? And
you get the flavor of the town, but you're in a home, and it's completely furnished. I have a lady who comes for Christmas and Thanksgiving, and she says the kitchen is fully furnished. She doesn't have to bring anything. So.
Very cool. And this is one of 5 you mentioned.
It's one of 5.
And are all those in Port Royal? Or
I have 1 in Shell Point. I have 3 in Port Royal, and then I have 1 over at the base of the Paris Island Bridge.
Okay, and this is really a great way to experience Port Royal. You really immerse yourself in the community here.
Exactly. It truly is.
It's kind of like living here for a little bit.
It's exactly right.
And it's a wonderful place to live. You're also a real estate agent with Ballinger Realty.
I am.
And we'll talk with your husband, Buddy, a little bit about that. But you're also an independent distributor for It Works. Can you tell us a little bit about It Works?
Sure. It Works is a health and beauty product company. Our signature product is the wrap, which is it firms, tones, and tightens. So that's the product that most people know.
Okay.
It helps you jumpstart any kind of program you want to get on to lose weight or look better. Or if you already are on a program and you want to bring out that six-pack, it'll do that too. So
That's a body wrap.
It is a body wrap.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a body wrap.
And where do you learn more about the body wrap and other products for?
You can do it on my website, wrapwithsally.com, or call me at 843-252-1414.
Okay.
So yeah, wrapwithsally.com.
Very cool. So now let's talk a little bit about your involvement with the Historic Port Royal Foundation.
Sure.
Can you give us a little bit of background what the Historic Port Royal Foundation's mission is, what it does?
Well, our goal is to, of course, preserve the past, but also to preserve the future. So how we do that is, for instance, right now the Porter's Porter's Chapel up on London is deteriorating, and we're trying to preserve it with the town. It's where Senator Clementa Pinckney preached when he was a young boy.
Oh, really?
It's not in an ideal location, so we'd like to pick it up and move it and maybe use it as a visitor center, that sort of thing. But preserve it, and that's kind of our mission. Is to we were helping with the 100th anniversary of Parris Island. And we do all those kinds of things.
Right.
We helped get the Port Royal Elementary School on the historic register.
Yes.
So those are the kinds we kind of work behind the scenes, but we're also stewards of the church on 11th Street, just right here. It's the Union Church. It has a museum in it. And we've just finished putting new historic glass into the windows, so it's more in line with it. And you have to go visit that. That's a really cool little.
And there's a lot of history here, isn't there?
There is a lot of history here.
Yeah,
There
I mean, we're
truly
talking
is.
about a 450th anniversary of
That's right.
Pedro Menendez
That's
arriving
right.
in the
That's right.
on the shores of what is now Parris Island, which is in Port Royal, right?
That's right.
And recognizing that as the first European settlement in modern-day North America, which is a significant effort.
It is.
And that's all here in Port Royal. I mean, you come and stay at a Red Door rental, and you're going to immerse yourself in history.
Well, you can walk to the sands, you can walk to the cypress wetlands, you can walk to all of these wonderful things, and go to Parris Island, which is only 2 miles away.
Where Marines are made. And one opportunity forthcoming that we're going to talk about here in a minute is the fabulous 4th of July celebration that the Historic Port Royal Foundation helps to put on. Is that right?
That's right. That's exactly right.
So stick around for another segment of 843 TV.